Hello, I'm Rosie. I have moved house. So I'm really sorry for the lack of videos for the past week or so, or even longer probably, but I have started a new job and I moved house. So I've just been too busy to film and edit, but hopefully I'll work out a schedule soon. There'll be more videos in future. It's just got a bit hectic for the past few weeks. This video is going to be slightly shaky because I left my tripod at my parents' house because I've only moved like a small amount of my stuff just to get started. So I'm actually holding this up with my hand and my arm's going to ache by the end of it. So I thought today I would just show you the few books that I have in my room at my new house. Let's just get on with it. So I'm going to start with my mini shelf. That's on my windowsill at the moment. It's not completely organised because I've just put books there for now, but I'll get there in the end. Here it is. These are the 9 books that I have. These 8 I own, and this is a library book because I've joined the library here in an attempt to curb my buying habits. This is Maria V. Schneider's Touch of Power. I've been wanting to read one of her books for a long time now. I would like to read The Poison Study, but I've not found that one yet anywhere. I then have Eccentric Oxford, which will give you a clue to where I'm now living. I bought this today, A Series of Unfortunate Events, The Slippery Slope. This may seem an odd one to actually buy and own, but the story behind it is that I have the entire series in this style cover, except for the 10th book, which has a dust jacket and is slightly larger than the others. So as soon as I saw this in a shop, it's second hand, so it's not too bad, I thought I've got to get it just so I've got a matching series on my shelf, because there's 13 books and that's quite a lot of books to have, and having one that doesn't fit just has annoyed me for as long as I've had it, so I'm quite glad I've now got the 10th one in the proper cover. I then got Dune at my local £3 bookshop, which is very exciting. I've not read Dune, but it's one that I've been wanting to read for a while. I then have The Magician's Guild by Trudy Canavan. If you've seen any of my previous videos, you'll know that I quite enjoy Trudy Canavan's books and I'm looking forward to starting this series. Again, this may be a journey to work book. Something a bit different now. This is The Capellan of Malta by Nicholas Monserrat. I was supposed to be going to Malta on holiday for 2 weeks, but because I've started work, it seemed a bit silly to go to work for a week and then go to Malta for 2. So my parents are going without me, and I'm going to read this book while they're there, just so I can experience some kind of Malta. I then have my 3 hardbacks. The first is The Queen of the Tearling, which I've been wanting to read for ages, especially now the sequel's out. So this is going to be a weekend read. I then have Reading the World by Anne Morgan, which is about her adventures in reading books from loads of different countries, and I really want to read this simply because I don't read enough books from diverse authors, and I think this would be a good starting point for me to expand my reading, so I'm quite looking forward to this one. Lastly on this shelf I have Crashing Heaven by Al Robertson. This is a science fiction book that I won in a Twitter competition. It sounds fantastic and I'm really looking forward to reading it. I then have above my desk this shelf, which I'm hoping to expand, maybe have my hardbacks up here or maybe library books or things like that. But at the moment it's got my Harry Potter collection because I'm rereading Harry Potter this summer. I'm currently on Goblet of Fire, which I'll show you where that is in a minute. But so I've read those 3 and I have these 3 to go. They're going to take a while to read because they're quite big and I don't have as much time anymore, especially since I come home from work just completely exhausted. Also on the shelf I have my little Loki, and I've got my postcards from penguins. Lastly, I have my bedside table reads, which is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, which I'm working my way through. In a minute, Libby. Also got my tablet, where I've got all my ebooks on it. All my ebooks are on there. I'm currently reading Lair of Dreams by Libba Bray, which is really good so far. That's it from me. I hope you enjoyed that video. I will try and work out a schedule so you'll get at least 1 video a week. And I will see you next time. Goodbye!